The first thing I say every time I get on a stage is, I get introduced. I'm the motivational firewood guy. That's my brand. I own the trademark on that. And I'll say, here's what it means. If you wake up tomorrow and you think one more positive thought, you speak one more kind word, especially about yourself, and take one more positive action as a result of our time together, please count this as a massive win. You know, it's not 3 days of jumping up and down, sleep deprived, because I know a lot of places do that too, and expecting you to emerge as this person who's going to conquer everything in your life. I'm just asking for one more positive thought, word, or action. And that seed, that slight edge, Jeff Olson, slight edge principle, can just take you that much different. I said, look, that's all I promise you. And do you mind if we laugh a little bit while we're learning this stuff? No? Okay, good. Because if you say yes, you mind, and you don't want to laugh, I got to go change some slides really quick. That's how I open every speaking event.
Wow.
To just let people know. I said, please, no, I'm not talking down at you. The fact that I'm 6'2" and on a 3-foot high stage, maybe some of you feel that way. But we're eye to eye, ear to ear, face to face, heart to heart right now for the next hour and a half of my time on stage.
Now, I've got to ask you, though, are there ever situations where people say they don't want to laugh?
Yeah, and then the rest of the audience laughs at them, and I said, well, they win. But somebody, you know, there's always that one guy in the back that wants to just derail. Like if it was a comedy club, he would be a heckler. And I've had people over the years. But it's funny, too, because I had one guy one time saying everything I was saying was garbage and crap. He says, you know, he's got his arms crossed. He's got his suit on. He's in the back, not paying attention, tilted up on the back 2 legs of his chair. And he goes, this is all basic stuff. And I said, yeah. I said, did you hear rocket scientist when I was introduced? I didn't write it, certainly. Yeah. And I said, well, let me ask you a question then. Are you using these basic steps to improve your life? And I turned around for something and I heard the 2 front legs go donk. And when I turned back around, he was there with his pen. He goes, sorry.
And I bet you actually did have an impact in that person's life. You got them to put that chair down and those feet on the ground and pen in hand. You know, I can relate because I probably would have been that person. Self-improvement, self-help 10, 15 years ago, back when I was 3, was something I did not take seriously. I would say it was basic. Anyone can think of this, and if you need it, it's because you're weak or because you're, airy-fairy or fluffy or all that sort of stuff. I care about what's real, what's tangible, and all of this sort of stuff. It's interesting because there are those that seek out the messages of the sort that we are here to deliver. There are those that find their way to it and embrace it. And then there are those that resist. And so often those that resist, at least again in my lived experience, are the ones that need it the most. And that's the thing. I would have been that guy. I would have been hostile. I would have been rolling my eyes. I would have been saying something like, where's the science in this? I don't see your evidentiary charts, and any of that sort of stuff. And then stomped back and gotten back to work and not cared about the way my actions were impacting others, not caring about the corrosive way that my thinking patterns were impacting me, and then wondering why I was angry all the time. Wondering why I was unfulfilled, wondering what was wrong. Yep. So the fact of the matter is you found a way to touch that person. And, because I love conversations being circular, it goes back to he was also meant to be there and to hear you. And he did do it.